Good evening, everyone. This is V, coming to you with a hair review of a really cute, short pixie cut that's a little on the edgy and different side. This is Wille Seven Mono part. It is part of the Hair Power collection, and it is silver blonde rooted. But before we get started, it just came out of the box like this, so it's pretty flat. Before we really get into it, I'd like to say that this wig was sent to me by Franny'sHair.com, and I'd like to thank Franny for sending it to me for review. I love the color. It's a great color. It reminds me quite a bit of Estetica's Chrome RT1B, only maybe just even a little more silver, a little cooler even. It is totally synthetic, so it's not heat friendly. It has a, I'm going to show you the cap. It has a lace left, well, basically it's not lace, sorry, a monofilament part on the left-hand side with a fairly deep lace front. It is not temple to temple, though it's extended lace. And it doesn't have any permatease in it, I don't believe at all. It's all open wefted pretty much throughout. Well, this is more open than the top is. The top has a little bit of netting sewn over the wefting that is right in here. Not exactly sure what they call it, but it's the fibers are very silky. The nape is on this one is more straight, like I like a nape to be. You can see it like that. And it has velvet extended nape, which feels really nice and soft with the Velcro adjusters, and velvet covered ear tabs, and they have stays in them. The extended nape also, no, it does not have any stays in it. Oh, I don't like that part. I do like stays in the nape, but we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I think I'm going to have to pull the adjusters in a little bit here because this one's like almost all the way out. And to make sure it fits my 20¼ inch circumference head. So I think, I'll tell you when I get it on, but I think that if you're larger than average, you might not want to try this one. First of all, before I do this, I'm going to shake the tar out of it. And this is, to tell you, it's completely synthetic. This is not heat-friendly fibers. And it only weighs 2 ounces, so it'd be great for summer, or if you just like the feel of virtually nothing on your head. I'll shake a lot, get it off the cap if I can. It's kind of straight, so I don't think shaking it's going to do much, and without any permatease in it, shaking it's not really going to do that much. Let me get it out. I'll get it on. Put it so it sits right under that occipital bone on top of the grip. Get the ear tabs in place and push the stays in under my glasses. And let's see, how do I like that nape that doesn't have any stays? Don't know. The nape is only 1.75 inches long. Pulling all the hair out. And the crown is 5.25. And the sides, the front is 3.5. Now I have only a 2.5 forehead, so it's going to look a lot longer in the front on me than it might on you. Let's take a look at the lace front. It's really a very, I'm going to lift it so you can see it. It's quite impressive, the lace front, I think. And it's soft. I have had a few Ellen Villas in here that I felt that the lace front was really rough and scratchy. It is not in this one. It's very soft. And the hair is sewn. See, the lace front's only going from here to here, where my thumbs are. However, with this style, you really don't even need a lace front if you're going to wear it down like it's styled to be. However, I want you to notice how it's sewn. The hair is sewn kind of randomly rather than in a straight line, which actually makes it look more natural than when it's in a straight line. Normally on the lace front, I go in with my fingers and I rub the edges of the lace and make little circles all along it to break that hair up, because it makes it look more natural than just a line there. I don't have to do that with this one. So it's really made in the stock photos to pretty much be all coming forward like this. Now that could be interesting on someone with a bigger face than me, okay? But I need to put some product in at the crown and attempt to get some styling options going on here. So, warming up about a dime size of John Renault's Peace Out Cream in my fingers so it disappears, and go in at the root, make little circles all over because there's no permatease and I need a little bit of lift. I'm one of the little people. Just getting a little bit more. It's very silky, very soft. I have to say, most of the sewing in here is also not real hard, which, in all honesty, on the Relax wig that I had by Ellen Villa, the sewing, the weft sewing is very stiff and very hard for me in the unit I had. I can only speak to the one that I received. So I'm doing this just because it gives me the opportunity to get a little bit of it off the cap and to see, do I have styling options here? And what am I going to do with this really long front? All right, so I kind of got her off the cap, so she's not so flat looking. Now, since I have to wear glasses all the time, I have to be aware of what that's going to be like. Get the ear tabs so they're kind of slid under my bows a little bit. There's a really long piece right here, which I find rather interesting because it's not an asymmetrical cut. Excuse me, hair. But if you see, hold on, my ear tabs are straight, but that piece there is considerably longer than the other side. And it's right at the front. So that doesn't work for me. Well, I mean, it could, but knowing me, I'll end up using a thinning tool and taking that, making it the same height, because I liked it because it was all forward and had that kind of back to the 60s kind of London invasion look to it. We can't get that if it's got an asymmetrical side, which it does not have. It's not supposed to. And see how this is that much longer? Goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue on here. I might have to pause and get my little tool. I'm back. This is a brand new tool. I've never tried it, so this is going to be quite the experiment. This is called a Facon Premium Razor. Comes in a package like this, and it looks like this with a nice plastic covering on the blade. Just pulls off. So it looks like this. So it has little teeth and there's a little razor there. So let's see what we get here. I want to kind of get this down here. Look at how much longer that piece is. Good heavens. Oh, wow. I have to look in the mirror over here, off to my side just a little bit, guys, okay? Because I really can't do this without looking in that mirror over there. And be logical about it. And then see how this side kind of comes in front of the ear. That's what it's supposed to look like from the stock photos. However, this side, that piece is right there. are way too long. That's not part of the style. So I'm going to go in here, snip those off. This little tool is amazing. I'm impressed. I just got this yesterday from Amazon. Sorry, this is taking a little longer than I thought it was going to. So I didn't know I was going to have to cut part of it to make the style work. This style took a couple of weeks to get to me. No idea why, other than Franny thought that they were actually shipping it from Germany. So, I mean, it's been a lot of years since Ellen Villa. We had to wait 2 weeks to get wigs that she said were available, but they were in Germany, because that's how she started out. Everything took 2 weeks to get to you because it came from Germany. Now look at the difference. And how long? That didn't take very long. There's one little piece right here that could go. There we go. Maybe another one here. Because I have a really short face. Now, would you guys have to cut that side? If it came like that, maybe. But I got one that probably, they're not all going to come like with that long piece on there. I mean, that's like, or maybe it was supposed to be. There was a part in this. I forgot about that. Doesn't matter. That would have been hanging in my eye anyway. And I wouldn't have liked it. But if you have a shorter forehead than my 2.5 inch one, this is going to come up higher on your forehead. So you might not need to do that to it. But for me, I'm still feeling like it's not quite right. This piece here is like over my ear too. The other side is not. Why is that? I mean, it's not some beer festival in Germany, is it? They all went there while they were cutting hair? Don't ask me. What is that called when they do that? We have this town in Michigan called Frankenmuth's Little Bavaria. Oktoberfest, that's it. Kind of like somebody cut this hair while they were having a few brewskis in Oktoberfest. So I can have a little bit of a part there. Bangs are still pretty long on me, but I could pull it up, I guess. Not showing the lace anyway. There we go. And see, that piece where the part is a little shorter. So it comes in there, probably for a reason, so that you can separate it. But the piece hanging over my ear on one side and not over my ear on the other doesn't make sense to me. See that? This is quite a tool. It just snips it right off without any drag. And I like that. I'm going to go in here and kind of raise some of this up a little bit. Now, I think she's really cute. I really like this. Does it bother me that it came and I had to trim that? No, because I'm always having to trim something because of my little head. So it doesn't bother me at all. And I've gotten pieces in before that one side was a lot longer than the other and it wasn't supposed to be. Stuff happens. It's kind of why you have to try to make things your own. Figure out what are you going to do. Could you have sent it back because of that? Yes. As long as you didn't take the tag off, you didn't do anything to it. Didn't try to style it or something, like I had first. But regardless, this is kind of the way she's supposed to be, and I like her a lot. And I love the color. It feels like a color I'd be really comfortable wearing. And It is so light, it's incredible. I don't even know that I really want to do any other styling to her. I don't know what I would do. I can try it. I guess we can open up and look at the part, right? Okay. Now you need to remember that on the website, and this is probably not just our website, but everybody's. Ours meaning Franny's Hair. I only do reviews for Franny's Hair. Because Franny is amazing. Trust me. Okay, there's the mono part. See, it's got a really nice mono part. It's got a dark root. I don't know what the number is on the root. The color is called 6023. I don't know what that means. The 60 I understand as being kind of whitish. 23 might be a really, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the root, but it looks awfully dark. We're like an 8. Not as dark as the Chrome RT1B through Aesthetica, but because of that wonderful lace front. Let's try. Oh, my usual off the face, which isn't going to work maybe because the hair is too short. Well, let's see what we can do. Why not? Got it on, right? Little box hair here. Gotta remember, I take these out of the box, showing them to you. I haven't done what I usually do, which is go in and wash them beforehand, or at least give them a little bit of a cold soak before I wear it. I still got a piece there over that ear. That ear is not, maybe my ears, oh, my ear could be higher on that side of my head, right? I do have one ear higher than the other because I always have to adjust my glasses for that. That could be it. So what am I going to do with that? Maybe I'll just do another little snip. Get rid of it. It's stuck out too much. Maybe you're out too much too, just for the heck of it. All right, so I could pull some little thin bangs down here like this. Look. Ooh, I have a really long one there. What's that one? Well, now you guys got to see me trimming things off. I do like the profile a lot. Let me do a little bit of a spin. I'm just hoping that the back lays down like I want it to. Remember, the back is pretty short and it's 1.75, but I'm used to wearing 1.25s and 1.5, so it's a little longer for me. So here's the side. The hair out from underneath and see if it, when I bend down, you guys see if it pops up or not. It seems to be laying flat. That's the purpose of adjusters back there, to pinch in so the back doesn't pop up when you bend your head forward. Well, I think she's really cute, and for me, this is just like a throw and go, just the way it is. I love it. I think she's adorable. And if you've got a little bit longer forehead than I do, and you're probably not over, oh well, I'm 20 and 0.25 in circumference. I have this much in between my adjusters. So it's not pulled in all the way. So I would have, let me see here. Let's pull them out all the way, and I'll stretch it for you and see what you think of it. But at 2 ounces, my goodness, it's the lightest wig I've ever had on my head. Okay, I can still pull this one out. Okay. Now, let me pull it out to the back and you can see how much stretch do we have. Look at that. That's a lot of stretch. Look here. So you certainly could wear this. I would say if you had a 22-inch head. Do I feel extra wefts up here? Yes. For my head size, I feel about maybe 4. But it's not bumping up and down on me, so I'd wear it like this. So you would have room up there too, because look at them pushing hair out here. This is stretch in the cap. So yes, I think this would go easily on a 22-inch with the adjusters pulled out all the way, and even a 20-inch. And I can't imagine too many people having a smaller over the head circumference than I do, which is 11.5, and ear to ear of 11.5. Remember, you can open it up because you got a mono part, you got a lace front, and it's just, I think, one of the greatest, best Ellen Villa wigs I have tried on in a long time, because I have not been very happy with the ones that I have tried that are really short. Oh, I never thought, am I seeing wefts? Seeing any? I'm not really. I think it's because of the dark root. Right there is kind of a hole. I mean, you know, if that wind blew, you're still gonna see it. Look, I'm not seeing any. I think it has a sufficient amount of hair in it and still remains to be light density. So yes, I really like her. I think she's cute, and you can find her at frannieshair.com. I'll put that link in the description box. And remember, make her your own and be blessed. Oh, I'll put the link for this little beauty too in the bottom. That's available on Amazon. You take care and have a blessed night.